peace in Palestine.
You know if they're at the rates that the UK's got?
I don't know what the comparative rate would be, but the thing is that Germany has this, they've got some guilt for understandable reasons, but
still repaying that debt, reparations.
I mean, if you actually speak to a lot of Germans, I don't know if it's the case with the generation below ours, but our generation, they're still infused with World War II guilt for understandable reasons, right? I just don't see the connection between, like, we killed, however, tens of millions of people, and now we've got to let people from Somalia in because I don't
karmic debt that we need to repay.
That doesn't make much sense to me, but that was their approach. So when the Syrian when there was a civil war in Syria, they let in loads of people without really being very careful about who it was they're letting in because of that. Right. My point is, there's an illegal problem across Europe.
That don't make no sense.
I actually think honest debate starts with us joining the European Union, not being in charge of the borders, and he does make reference to the Polish coming over originally and eventually assimilating, but I think it's easier for them to assimilate because you put 5 white people in a row. Try guessing where they come from. I'll challenge you. It's just very, very hard. Obviously, in jokes aside, it's more obvious if somebody's emigrated from somewhere like Somalia. And that is where tension started to rise because we had this competition over jobs initially and then also over housing. And the UK's always had an eye to America and under that influence. And there's a lot of money from a very powerful man in the world. And he wants to steer the UK in a given direction. And he's not afraid to buy influence. And here we are. You know the drill. The full video that I've just talked about is going to be round about here towards the bottom of the screen if you're on a mobile. Otherwise, the link's going to be in the description or the comments.